telling you a radical, historic. All my videos are historic, all 12,000 of them. So, the greatest marine biologist in the history of marine biology, Kevin Blanch. So my work's being verified more every single week. New study after new study after new study. First, tide pool study out by Oregon State. Now I'll school you fuckers up. You marine biologists at Oregon State. I'll school you fucking morons up who've been in denial. Where the fuck you been since Fukushima happened? I'll say the F word. Fucking derelicts. So I'll school you up. First off, let's talk about Oregon. What's going on right now? The catastrophe. I had a hunch this is going to be fucking nightmarish this year. Oh boy, is it. The Columbia salmon numbers are catastrophic. They're devastating. The 10-year mean is so pitiful low. These are 20% of the 10-year low. I knew it was going to be this year. It's just 2016 off a cliff. Chinook salmon go to sea for 5 years. Steelhead started to collapse immediately. 2012. 94,800 in the Columbia for the entire spring run. It's June 5th. We're talking fucking 25% fucking low. We're talking 95, 96, 97% collapse since 2016. Why so important? They go to sea to 5 years. Off a fucking cliff right there, right there. So here's this tide pool study out. These marine biologists, it blows my mind. All this funding, you know how much these marine biologists, professors, they're not even deans that make it. Oregon, University of Oregon, Oregon State, San Diego State, who didn't do shit. Fuck 200-300. You know how much I've done? You know how much? While fighting cancer. Fucking completely wiped out. I've done this with basically no fucking money. We're talking maybe 20 grand a fucking year with people that are funded, which blows my fucking mind. This is the greatest PhD in human history. Let me school you up on your tide pool work. What you say, most of it I agree with it, but there's nothing there. This isn't a study. First you hypothesize the knowledge, then you do where you been the whole time? So they're saying, they're using the 15-year crash, when we know that's inaccurate, but they are saying correctly that they had 3 years of radical high speed spikes in the ocean in 2012, 13, and 14. Yeah, now you're getting there. The tide pools collapse. And then wasting disease? Now, wait a minute. Wasting disease happened in 2012. 2013. Okay. Tell me what caused wasting disease. I'm still waiting for somebody. I've been asking every fucking biologist in the world. You quote wasting disease. What caused it? Global warming? That's what I get. This well starvation, global warming. This acute radical office. We call that outlier science. That's where I did all my science fucking work, right there in that building when I was young. Apparently, I don't know. It blows my fucking mind. So you're telling me that global warming started in 2011, 2012. That's what everyone's saying. Well, we know that is factually fucking... it's criminal for you to say that. Global warming started long before fucking 2011. It's unarguable global fucking warming started. It started a few decades ago. Global warming's in symphony in the United States with the fucking industrialized fucking capitalization of this fucking country. The global warming fucking started about the same time nuclear energy did. 40s, 50s, and it's been like this. Tell what? 2011, 2012. Then it went like, I did the tide pool work. I have hundreds and hundreds of hours online. Raw footage while I'm full of fucking cancer. Historic low tides, including Oregon. Documented. So you're basically regurgitating my work verbatim, 12, 13, 10, 9 years after the fact. Yet you get all the funding, and here you are in media. Kevin Blanch, what do I get? I get attacked viciously. It's the greatest PhD in human history. March 2011, play back the tape. These are full-blown nuclear meltdowns. This heat source is so fucking radical and so crazy. These are I'm the only person on earth that was calling a fucking full blown out fucking nuclear meltdowns, and they admitted they went after me. What am I gonna do? Stay here at Weber State I was here. I was the guy. My credentials are so fucking long here. It's unbelievable. I have the incredible formal education. I have the fucking do the boots on the ground work. We're the #1 school of fucking finance in the country. I'm a BIS guy. I have a science background. I mean, Dr. Winterton right there, I have a formal fucking incredible education. Just the #1 school business in the United States. I did the due diligence. Number one, bar none. I was Bill Russell. Didn't he live in Oregon? I was the Bill Russell of this school. I was the player coach. I was the student professor. Highest exit scores in the history of this country, my class, to this fucking day. So try me. I want all you biologists, everybody that, blow me off, whatever, try me. Let's sit down, try me. Try me on marine biology. Try me on statistics. Try me on any of this. They're regurgitating my fucking work. Verbatim. Again, more verification of my work. Where you been? Where you been, Freebird Chow? Where you been, Freebird Chow? With no funding. You had all the funding. You had I took the golden handcuffs off right here at this university. I took them off. You don't think I had fucking offers? Oh, fuck. #1 school business in the United States. A public entity for years and years. I'm the guy. When Warren Buffett come in here and stole this fucking thing, I says, oh, fuck you. By the way, who owns Rocky Mountain Power? That's why we're still using fucking coal in a place where the sun shines well over 300 days a fucking year. Because of that fucking dirtbag. Still chasing money in your 90s? What a sick fucker. All my type of work. Let's get back to these Oregon salmon numbers. How devastating they are. Well, let's start at last with the Kenai. There's no fishing, no gill netting, no nothing on the Kenai. They have 86 on the Kenai Chinook salmon. You heard me right. 80, excuse me. Take it back. I'll post the number. I think it's 96. Maybe it could be. But anyway, no gill netting, no fish. It's either 86 or 96. It's below last year. Last year at 1,975 for the whole year, which is devastating. I mean, these big, giant... Here's Tim fucking Salmon Martin right there under your feet. He lives right there on the Rogue. You know what's in the Rogue? Less than 5,000. Remember when they projected 400,000 on the Rogue? I'd never caught a paper fish. Remember that guy? Never caught a paper fish? Remember him? You know where he is? Well, he burned to death in the fires in Oregon. I mean, all this fucking work we did, fucking... I want to just tell you, I showed you mine. I was transparent as I could be. I have literally hundreds of hours of extremely historical, unbelievable low fucking tides. I mean, some of the lowest tides in many, 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 many decades. Up and down in the most historic, best tide pools fucking on the Pacific Ocean. Hundreds of hours of raw footage. Hundreds. I showed you mine. You show me yours. So you're verifying my work. You got the data here on. It's absolutely unarguable science. This outlier was in 2011. It's absolutely unarguable science that the tide pools were incredibly healthy on March 10th, 2011. Incredible. The salmon, I will quote the biologist in freaking the Central Coast, Kevin, I've never seen the ocean so healthy. This is 2013. I said, you need to get out of your fucking truck. Start looking around. The ocean, the salmon numbers were fucking incredible in 2010, 2011. I mean, the tide pools were healthy as fuck. Unbelievably healthy. Visual fucking proof all over to prove it. Off a cliff. Just wasting disease. The starvation I'm the guy that did all the work on the starvation wells. That's my group, my army. Fucking, now it's being verified by the other 75 biologists. Yep. Bering Sea starvation event. Started in 2012. Your own work right here in your own city. You're saying 15 when you got your math, you're just 1 year off. It started in 2011. That's when the tide pools were incredibly healthy in 2011. The well, off a cliff, starvation event. The heat source off focus. So in science, we have the gray well data, we have the humpback whale data, we have the tide pool. Now we even have the cancer studies are confirming what Kevin went. Now remember, I got leukemia in 2011. We're given 2 months to live. AML. I lived in a bone marrow transplant center for a long time, off and on. I've had open heart surgery twice because of the fucking this path. This is from Oregon. My gold medal, dead pie jumping, Bobby. It's from Oregon. Then I get fucking 212 views on this. It's fucking unbelievable. One from me. I feel like Semmelweis. My work is absolutely honorable. Here, let me explain to you. First show hypothesis. These are full-blown out meltdowns. It's going to cause a heat source into the Pacific Ocean. Millions and millions of degrees, these freaking cores. They're going to circle the wagons. They're going to cover it. It's going to break the chain. This heat source is going to be so radical, it's going to break the full chain. Starfish will go first. Tide pools will go right up first. The Muir starvation. The seal starvation. The whales, all predicted by Kevin Blanch. But we don't get dead tide pools. Oh, I do. Let's talk about fucking me on mine Nobel Prize. While in critical condition. Slandered, attacked. We don't get dead humans in bone marrow transplants there. Oh, it's almost one of them. Oh, I'd count them. We count every fucking sound. We have sonar from the Kenai, the Newshak, the Fraser in British Columbia, the mighty beast, the incredible Columbia right there, the Rogue, the Willamette, the Klamath. Jedediah Smith and Klamath sit next to each other on the Oregon-California border. Klamath has dams. They're taking them out now. Jedediah Smith has them. They're down 97% on the Chinook since 2016. Why 2016? They go to sea for 5 years. Will you believe me when they collapse off a cliff? Record returns in 2010, 2011, 2013. The Columbia River close well over 3 million. Remember, this number on the Kenai, this number on the Columbia right now, absolutely no tribal takeout. No, the gill netting get them all. They have the sonar. They take out 50% before they even get there. They're skinny. They're sucked up. The live cam's been out since 2016. I keep calling the Orange Unit, which classified me. This story's unbelievable. And I've done this in pure poverty. I mean, fuck, I didn't even have a car for a fucking couple years. Open heart surgery with my heart ripped out twice. Slandered, vicious. I mean, it's on fuck. And these people are verifying all my fuck. I can't even talk where the demic came from. Huh. 94,800 and it's June 5th. They cut it off on the 15th. Well, actually the 14th of June. Huh. We're going to go from fucking 1.5 million in 2016. We'll be lucky to get 110,000. Can you do math? Oh, fuck. This is a fucking catastrophe from hell. No tribal takeout. No recreation. What little bit of teeny recreation. My buddy caught 2 of them. They look like a rainbow trout. You can ignore my work. So they're saying the tide pools collapsed because of global warming this 15 years. Well, it's not 15 years. It's 13 years. The tide pools in Oregon, tide pools in California were extremely, unbelievably healthy on March 10th, 2011. Really healthy. Off a cliff. So, global warming. So, everybody they're all verifying my work. They're still not going to say the F word, Fukushima. What do you do? I want to ask all you people. You work here, Weber State, you're a biologist right there. At Oregon, University of Oregon State, Washington, San Diego State. What do you do? What do you do? Right when you go to bed, you get down on your knees and do you pray to your nuclear energy freaking God and your puppet masters that own you? You can't even look. We know absolutely, unarguably. We have the tide pool data. We have the gray well data. We have the humpback well data. Fuck, I'm the guy that did all this fucking in real time before there was any data out there. It is my data. We have the heat dome and the heat bubble over the western United States. The great North American fucking... I'm the guy that fucking named it. Oh, 2011. The plutonium fires, the needles in the trees. That's all my work. Fucking 2011, 2012. The cancer epidemic that fucking spiked over North America, AML leukemia. 2011, 2012. I don't eat, sleep, drink it. I sleep with it. It's absolutely unarguable fucking science. It cannot be debated now. It's fucking gilded in gold, casted in concrete. The greatest outlier since Krakatoa. Krakatoa, what, 418 the year? That's when it was formed. Coated a black, it blocked out the sun over the entire earth for years, many years. That's an outlier. We know absolutely, in the Pacific Ocean, in the Western North American ecology, what turned into the global ecology, we know absolutely, unarguable, there was an outlier. A major, gigantic, we have regressionary models, you can plug it in. We know that it's 2011. It's unarguable. Well data, gray well, humpback well, wasting disease, the heat dome over the Western United States. This data could be all plugged in, and we know this wasn't gradual. We know it was global warming. Well, nuclear meltdowns, oh, they're fucking hot, hot, hot. Probably many, many millions of fucking degrees. You're telling me there's no byproduct. Let's see. Fukushima sits on the eastern coast. The Japanese current runs right to Oregon, right in the bridge from Fukushima, Japan, got into that current. A bridge that cars drive on. It landed on Gold Beach on day 6 or 7. March 18th, I believe it landed there. Maybe March 17th, the same day Barack Obama stood on the White House and says, I want to tell you the plume's coming over, or shall say. And no one would call it meltdown. I'm the only one that's called it. They were full blown out meltdowns, at least fucking 3. And I can't believe it. It's like I live in the Twilight Zone. Sunrise. 94,000? The Columbia is the biggest drainage, one of them in the world. Definitely on the Pacific Ocean. It drains half of Canada. That thing's 3/4 of a fucking mile wide, that fucking beast. 94,000. For the fucking year. The Q9, the big 100-pound beast ain't 100-pound beast no more. I believe it's 86. Or 96. Oh, fuck. It's a catastrophe. Now, again, no takeout. They take out, but they use gill nets in front of it. The tribal takeout, the commercial. When you use a gill net, you get them all. No fishing. Oh, it's fucking, and it's the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history, the Great Pacific Genocide. Pacific Ocean rise, stock market makes all time. Everybody runs and flees from me. Slandered, abused, attacked, kicked off Medicaid by Mike Lee. Fuck, when I'm in a Boma, I mean, all this work while I'm in critical condition with no fucking money. Fucking. Oh boy. So, you can read the study. Just my work is being verified every fucking week now. As I said it then. They'll wait 10, 12, 13 years and they'll tell you exactly what I'm telling you in real time every fucking day. First you hypothesize the knowledge. These are full blown out fucking meltdowns. They're going to push into the Pacific Ocean. This heat source is going to be so radical it's going to fucking eat up the plankton. It's going to break the plankton. It's going to break the fucking chain. Now they're fucking regurgitating all over. Oh, humans are going to soon be able to talk to whales. Oh, I talk to whales all the fucking time. Fucking walking up and down the fucking coast. I've been talking to fucking whales as they starved to death the whole time. You want me to show me how to talk to a whale? What are they saying, Blanch? What is the whale saying? What is the gray whale? What does the 60,000-pound humpback whale say to the fucking tiniest fucking creature in the tide pool? Fukushima killed my food. What did the tiniest creature in the tide pool reply? We too, from the sea. They're plankton feeders! Orcas out of their domain, eating freaking gray pups as we speak. They're the only meat eaters. Fuck, they're out of Chinook. Hello. Fuck, look at these numbers. Oh, Oregon. Oh, fuck, this evidence is so overwhelming and so fucking, it's all right there. Yet you ignore my fucking work. Me on my Nobel Prize. Fuck, I can't believe it. I was thinking about it today. I'm like, what the fuck? All the pain and fucking agony I've gone through. You know, the slander, the fucking bullshit. Fuck, I'll tell you how good I was at what I did. I taught communication in the #1 school business in the country. I was a BIS student. Biology, fine art, finance. I've needed them all. I was so good at what I do. The sets, the flipping the cam, the intensity, the radical, build my beautiful, because I knew the visual genre was so much more powerful than the written word. And I knew that YouTube, who used to call themselves the great equalizer, was based, the search engine was based on retention, not view count. I got an email one time from Google many, many years ago, before they kettled me, went after me, that my retention level was not in the top 10%, not even the top 10th of 1/10%. One of the top 10 YouTube sites on the planet in retention. Probably number one. You used to Google dead tide pools, salmon collapse, whale collapse. I mean, all this subject. I was so good at it. I was competing with BBC, Reuters, fucking ABC, NBC, all the big boys. 19 of 20 on the sidebar would be Kevin Blanch. That went on for years until 2017 when they figured out how many fucking terms have I invented, including internet kill. So here's the tide pool, just verifying my work, and better late than never, I guess. But it's not 15, it's 14. It's not even 14, it's 13. It's 13 years it's been going on. In science, we can run regression. It's absolutely unarguable science now. Absolutely unarguable. Unarguable. Or did I name it right? The Great Pacific Genocide, which I named it in 2011. The greatest outlier could be in human history. Pacific Ocean, 2011. So all you can debate me now, we know something radical, crazy. Global warming was doing this, and then it went unarguable. What caused it? So we have to start looking at 2011. Did a meteor hit the Pacific Ocean, a giant meteor? Nope. Did a major, gigantic volcano, like a Krakatoa form and go off? I mean, and code it? I mean, no. Did we have 3 full core meltdowns, which is probably more than that? We'll go on the live cam. Fucking, they would have lied about that. 8 spent fuel pools of Moxfall. Fucking right there, the jet stream moves left to right. Breaking news: jet stream moves left to right. Big fish eat little fish. What did the tiniest creature in the tide pool say to the largest creature? Fukushima killed my food. We too from the sea. Kevin D. What did the seal? What did the whale? What did they say to Kevin Blanch when they were speaking to me when I walked the coast? Kevin, you can ask Joe, the famous wildlife photographer. He's a Pismo watching me talk to a whole family of seals. Huh? He says they come away all the way across the bay, clear over. Whole family's having a full-blown conversation with you. Yeah, they do it all the time. What are they saying? Kevin, we're starving to death. What did you say? I know. I'm trying. Then what did they say to you? Kevin, Fukushima killed our food. Fight for us. Save us. Save us. What did you say? I'm trying. What did they say? What did the whale say? What did the seal say? What did the salmon say? First came the god of salmon. I says, I'm trying. What did they say? Try harder. What did you say? I will, and I am. When I was in that bone marrow transplant dying, I was going in and out of a coma. Not to mention my work on Sundown and Sound Warfare. I've been all over the world. I made promises. There's 44 of us in that unit. I'm the only one fucking alive. The type of cancer I have is a fucking death sentence. There's no surviving it. AML de Nouveau with the marker 44. My own oncologist says, one of the greatest oncologists in the world. Says, Kevin, you're the biggest miracle in my career. And I didn't have a transplant. I left that unit, and I says, I'm going to go walk the coast of California. You'll die out there, everybody says. Yeah, what a place to die. Me and Jeff was dripping the sea. So I did it with a sleep bag. No money, no fucking support, no network, no nothing. But I didn't die. I fight for her, the mighty blue lady. She fights for me. First, you hypothesize the knowledge. These are full-blown others. Going to push it into the ocean. It's going to break the chain. Then you do the field work. You have to be transparent about your field. I'm not going to turn over my work to the J store. Like I said, I was the number one. This is the number one school business in the fucking country. Now it's dead last under investigation by the FBI. I was BIS guy. Fuck, they blackballed me, go after me. fucking, I mean, right here, my own fucking school fucking goes after me. I had a conversation with the president of the university here recently. He says, well, you know, Kev, it's only a matter of time. You'll be the first, probably Nobel Prize. I says, I'm not going to represent this school. Fuck, what you've done to me, fucking, sure you could have paid for my fucking leukemia treatment and you didn't? I says, first one, probably first 5 or 6. You have to list a university. Yeah, we'll see how I pull that one off. I don't know. Why would, I mean, the way they fucking abused me and treated me, all the work that I've done for those fuckheads for all these years, well, I'm a fool to do your, I mean, it's disturbing. So, first you hypothesize the knowledge. These are full-blown out meltdowns. They're going to push it in the Pacific Ocean. It's going to break the fucking chain. First, the fucking tide pools will go. It's going to cause a heat dome over the Western Ice. It's going to get the fucking into the pine needles and the trees. It's going to cause this fucking plutonium fires. Plutonium fires are country of deniers a liar. It's going to cause the greatest ecological collapse acutely in human history. And I document it every single day, boots on the fucking ground, as it happened. Oh, it happened. You defend your work against this phenomenon, then it becomes the new knowledge, which I named Fukushima. Me oh my. Nobel Prize. That's from Oregon. That's the gold medal. Dead tide pool jumping, Bob Beeman Blanch. You know, and I'm a fool to do your dirty work. So my work is being vindicated and verified weekly now. I'll still live in poverty. I'll probably go to my death. No credit, no nothing. Just the greatest PhD in human history. These numbers on the fucking, the Rogue has less than 5,000. Remember when they were projecting 400,000 a couple years ago? Fuck, the Columbia has 94,000. Oh my God. This is with no fishing. We have the empirical data. I went to school right there. I did my science classes. And I remember, you know, we spent a whole freaking semester on the Spanish flu. I can't even talk where I think the demic came from. Remember right there where I ripped off 60 push-ups on my 60th birthday? No, that was my house. 60. I tried to get 61 on 61 right here with my grandsons. I was right there. Fuck, what a journey. Marine biology in the high desert of Utah. Holy fuck. These numbers are devastating. All predicted in 2011 by Kevin Blanch. So, the nuclear energy emperors, they have no fucking clothes. So, it's unarguable now. Kevin Blanch's work is absolutely 100% unarguable. Absolutely undeniable. Global warming didn't start 2011. It accelerated acutely, radically. These are called radical, unbelievable outliers versus outright liars. So, stand tuned.